woman who became a bright light during the dark days of the pandemic has passed away. Virginia Moore, a prominent member of Team Kentucky and a well-known sign language interpreter during state briefings, passed away on Saturday. Governor Andy Beshear making the announcement on Twitter, saying she was a rock of stability and grace during the pandemic. She helped to bring us all together in our most challenging times. Back in October of 2020, Moore was diagnosed with stage 1 uterine cancer. She also served as the executive director of the Kentucky Commission on the Deaf and Hard of Hearing.